Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
Meu
Also,
Deus.
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles in secret passages.
É.
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Meu Deus.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Tá.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Não.
She
But
found
sangue?
Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Tá, eu tenho que subir. Essa musiquinha, mano! Legal que tem um cliquezinho cartoonish. Veio daqui, não veio? Nope. Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Nossa.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And his mind was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Tem, não tem? Caralho. Eu...
That night, she played her part beautifully.
vaza
She
pela...
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Então a gente volta?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Morreu.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Não tá mais aqui.
The hookman had vanished. She
Certeza.
listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Não. Tá, a gente tem que ir lá, né? Tô tenso.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. That's
Nossa.
what I call a real eerie tale.
Nossa. Barbara.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Nossa, galera. Salvando. Eu escuto aqui?
I guess
Well,
now I
then,
know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Vamos ver Barbara Finch. Nossa, Bigfoot, hein? Caralho. Pé grande. Bastante coisa. É, parece Carrie Fisher lá do Princess Leia. Improv Night. Ah, bora. Era pra cá. Tá, agora a gente tem que poder abrir essa porra aqui, né?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Ai, fuck. Moral. Nem sei onde é que fica a caixa de música. Aqui. Oh, oh. Aí, ó. Ai, realmente a gente quer descer, mano. Ai, vai morrer. Então, vou dar uma... Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Vamos ver. Alô, alô, alô. Ah, esse pai é melhor assim. Melhor assim. Esse pai é melhor assim. Se pá, se pá, se pá, se pá. Ganhou. Alô, 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 alô. Ha, ha, ha. Alô, alô. Tá. Eu mudei o volume, então acho que agora vai dar uma toradinha. Tá chegando num ganho meio alto. Então, calma aí. Vou descer pra 6,5. Acho que tá bom. Beleza. Voltemos. Tá, onde é que tava o brodinho? Bom, aqui tem uma mesa de sinuca. Tem um rolê. Ué, tinha um rolê pra cá, não tinha? Eles vêm. Eu vou, né? Daí aqui tem o que eles usavam.
Mom
que
said the
eles
basement was
usam.
off limits,
Ah,
unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
de tetânica. Ah, tá. Daí aqui.
I saw Edie sneak
Oh.
down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Tá. Claro, né?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ah!
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Ah.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Ux. Walter. Ah, o Walter durou, velho. Vamos lá.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Nossa.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Tá tremendo.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Pêssego em Caldas.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Yep. Chug.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Eu vou lá pra fora. Ó, tem
I
vinil
have to
aqui.
leave. Well, I still can.
Tá bom. Tem uns vinil aqui, tem uns vinil famosinho aqui, como é que é? bastante coisa aqui na real. Walter. O que é aquele ali? Não dá pra dar zoom, velho. Então vamos embora. Oh. Abaixo iremos.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Em algum lugar.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Olha lá. Tá.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Esse som. Esse som.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Pois é que. Tá, calma. Eu sou. Ah, não. Eu sou Edith. What remains? Eu sou. Ah, entendi. Daí tem a Edith, que é a véia. E a minha mãe eu não sei quem é. É isso? O resto, todo mundo morreu. Caralho.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Aham. Eu ouvi. Bom, sei lá. Vamos de.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Não, velho. Oxi. Desce. Tomato.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Ai, que porra é essa, mano?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Tá. Bichinho do cara.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Ah,
I thought
verdade.
it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
What?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Walter. Pô, ele morreu aqui, velho. Pula.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
What?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Puta
And
totem.
the history you're a part of.
Tô escrevendo pra quem? Eita, vamos jogar? Eu vou me jogar. Não, não vou poder, eu vou subir ali, quer ver? Please? Ah, eu não posso entrar no bar. Eu não posso entrar no bar. Mas olha lá. Boa. Que porra é aquela?
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Eu estou perdido.
I think
Nossa.
people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Legal. Aham. Muita coisa. Eu vou vir pra cá. Aqui tá muito escuro, né? Eu vou ir pra lá.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Caraca. Só pra pensar, hein,
It's
tipo.
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Derpy, Furby, Lurpy, Zerpy, Chirpy.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Shadow, Oliver, Shatsy, Charlie, Lucy, Coco, Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Tá. Eddie, Calvin, Molly, Barbara.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Quem és tu?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Que é aquilo? Opa!
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Aham. Parou? Acabou? Vai mais? Pular? Pulou? Não pulou.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Tá.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Pois é. Pô, mas é louco, né, tia?
Looking back on it now,
Fala pra mim.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22... Ai, vai quebrar. USA.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Opa, botijão. Propane. Vamos lá.
They were both pretty intense.
Tá. Vamos. US Marine, Sam. Legal.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Que legal.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What? Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Nossa, muito bom, muito bom.
You're right,
Legal.
Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Ah, eu posso tirar foto do quê, velho? Eu falo da puta que pariu. Me ajuda, guria.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be
What
fine,
mas?
Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. Found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Legal. Bom, não sei se é tão legal, né? Mas vamos lá.
Great shot, Don.
Caralho.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Pesado, mano.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Nossa, mas as contas não bate, né? 33 anos, o cara tá com cara de tiozão. Não, não é? 33, né? É. Vai lá. Sei lá. Câmeras, balas,
Sam
balas.
spent his
Oh.
life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Ok. Tirador, sei lá. Meal ready to eat. Pronto para comer.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Salvando. Caraca.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Eu sou o Gregory agora, é isso?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Back time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Voltamos para o...
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Olha que legal.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Jogo. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
Legal. Tá, vou ficar aqui só curtindo.
how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Legal.
If I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory,
What?
about everything.
Nossa. Ah, não posso ir no meio.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Caraca.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.